Hello everyone, Dominion Daily. Okay, so I see a couple things immediately. The AI loves Black Cat, so that can pile. Stockpile is something that often piles. And then as soon as someone gains a victory card, 1,000,000 Black Cats get played and the curses pile. This is something that I've learned to watch out for, is when Black Cat and Stockpile are in the game at the same time. So that's something we'll have to think about and work around, sort of. On the other hand, recently, in the last month or so, I started to notice in the dailies that the AI does not go crazy for Black Cat the way it used to. So it's possible it won't stock up on tons of Black Cats. So, that could mean maybe this is something we do. Stock up on Black Cats, get them, take 8 of them. At the same time, take a lot of stockpiles. If every turn we're buying 2 stockpiles and a Black Cat, or a stockpile and 2 Black Cats, those piles will be very low. As soon as and so then we're very likely to have curses in hand, or we're very likely to have Black Cats in hand most of our turns. So if they buy a victory card, we just pile on curses. There's the sorry, I forgot to show the full kingdom view. Invest is another really weird thing. So, in terms of not directly taking advantage of what the AI potentially could do, Junk Dealer is really good. Is it the only trashing here? Treasurer can trash treasures. Do we have plus buy? Stockpile. Oh, Squire is plus buy. So the thing that we seem to be lacking a lot of here is draw. The only sort of... Black Cat is draw. It's quite weak. Vagrant is stupidly bad draw. Oh, Squirrel. 2 cards at the end of this turn. Oh, so another thing we could potentially do for draw. Play some villages. Play a lot of things as a squirrel. And then play a hunting lodge to discard and draw up to 5. And so that means we will start our turns with a lot of cards because of the squirrel. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's even Marauder for... Is Marauder the only attack other than Black Cat? Looks like it. This is a cool kingdom. So what are we opening? I would like to start trashing. That means Junk Dealers. Junk Dealer trashing Fortress is kind of like... it basically turns Junk Dealer into a standard cantrip. Am I investing in anything at some point? Could invest in... invest in Fortress, Hunting Lodge, Junk Dealer, Treasurer. Is invest only for actions? Yeah. I'm going to say that this whole Black Cat stockpile emptying piles thing is not going to happen. Or at least not going to be a strong thing to do, because a couple of Junk Dealers will be able to handle the curses. We'll be able to thin quickly. Even Marauder. I think even in some of my previous dailies I've recorded, I've been burned by Marauder by getting it myself. It's not as good as it looks. Especially, something like Way of the Squirrel. At least the ruins you get have some use. Okay, so I want to get a Junk Dealer. I want to thin down. I'm almost certainly opening with a stockpile. And then on the next hand, the question is, do I get a stockpile? Maybe I get a Scavenger. Scavenger will help us speed up plays of Junk Dealer. I would also like to get a Treasurer at some point. And then maybe we do what I said, which is try to construct a draw engine by drawing cards at the end of our turn. There's no discard attack, so there's no harm in doing that. But we're going to need to get ourselves a bit thin. Another thing to do, very simple, is just like play some villages, play lots of squires for buys or actions again, and then again discard stuff. Draw back up to 5 with Hunting Lodge. Yeah, I don't know what the best thing to do here is, but I'm just going to kind of see what goes on. Oh, and I can Way of the Squirrel this Necropolis. So he does go for a Marauder. We're going to do this. And if he goes if he's going for Marauder, that tells me I should go for more trashing than I normally would. Which says let's get another stockpile. And then, 2 junk dealers, maybe even 3 at some point. With a 3rd junk dealer, as long as I have a fortress in hand when I play it, I don't have to trash anything. So yeah, I think I'll just take... Will I be investing in anything? Like, it's likely I'll be able to afford junk dealer next turn, drawing 7 cards. So maybe I invest in junk dealer. That gives us the potential. So it blocks them out of junk dealer, at least. It gives me a big bonus if they buy one. And it's the only way to trash the shelters. And if I want to, I can then use that to buy 2 junk dealers. Okay, so they stockpile. I think I'm going to Way Squirrel this again. So down here, I have 3 coppers in a stockpile, so I can definitely afford the junk dealer. And you know what I can do is I can now invest in Treasurer, and then all of the trashers are invested in. And anytime they get a junk dealer or treasurer, it really accelerates us. The other option here is get another stockpile. But I would rather do that when my... What is this? Oh, right, of course. I'd rather do that when my first stockpile gets on the mat at some point. So, yeah, I feel bad about investing in things because it's not actually doing anything for my deck right now. But investing in the only 2 trashers in the game seems like good thing to do. So they stockpile Black Cat. So they're kind of going, maybe I'm leading them into this other strategy of going for stockpiles Black Cats. So this is going to be junk dealer stockpile. I have a treasurer and 2 coppers down there. So I'll have no problem getting another junk dealer. I'm not going to discard that from exile. I am going to discard that from exile. Oh, wait. I don't have a treasurer. I forgot. I'm sorry. It's in the... it's invested in. Adds another stockpile. I think I'm going to follow suit. Okay, so they just did a whole bunch of, giving us cards, basically. So we have 14 money here. I think I'm going to get a treasurer, a junk dealer, and a stockpile. And then do I have money left over? I think I do. So the treasurer will draw them cards, but I would like that to help with my own trashing. Not going to do that yet. Junk dealer, decline, stockpile, I'll throw those in. And now, is it time for a fortress? They've only taken one black cat, so I don't know what they're thinking, if they want to go this black cat heavy thing or not. I could invest in a fortress that locks them out of one of the only 2 villages. It doesn't lock them out, it just makes it a lot easier for me if they go for them. I don't really need village yet. The only potential collision I have is playing a ruins as a squirrel and the treasurer. I also have the necropolis still. I'm going to invest in fortress again, just to okay. So I think what I'm doing here is necropolis. I'm going to trash a copper and play this as a squirrel. 9 money. So this could be... I could go double stockpile to lock them out of stockpiles for much of the rest of the game. Or I could go... a hunting lodge. Yeah, what could I do? Hunting lodge? I could invest in hunting lodge? Like, I don't know. This is getting silly. There's a lot of stockpiles left in there. When the stockpiles run, the only plus buy is squire. So I have to remember at some point to throw in at least 1 squire. Invest in hunting lodge, buy stockpile. You know, then I'm like, ooh, he took the treasurer out of his exile. So he's got 3 treasurers now, but he has no village other than the necropolis. I forgot squire's also potential village, but yeah, this is like, I feel like I'm investing in so many things. It's not really, like, it doesn't do much for me right now, but if I can't see them taking more treasurers. So if I, if I have huge bonus from those 3 piles when they gain those cards, that's huge. Drawing 2 cards every time they add a village to their deck. So now the question is, do I add a stockpile or do I wait to spend more of them? I would like to get some village of my own. So maybe I'd take a hunting lodge here. And if there are stockpiles left over on my turn, then after I exile some, I'll buy one. So I'm going to keep that in exile. Thank you. Okay, so I guess I'm getting rid of these coppers. Oh, I'll get rid of that instead. I will trash you. So I've got 13 money again. I should take 1 stockpile. That leaves me with 10 money. Maybe I go and just add a whole bunch more action cards. And then I'm not drawing off squirrel this turn. So what do I have down there? Necropolis, a ruins. I have 2 ruins down there. Necropolis, 2 ruins. And is it 2 coppers? That's a bad turn. I mean, that gives, so if I only have 2 next turn, I mean, I'm not out of plus buy yet with stockpile. I'll get that back. Maybe I throw in a black cat and some more villages. Okay, 13. Double hunting lodge, black cat. Interesting. I think I should do this and perhaps take another black cat. Okay, yes, I will. I will play it normally. Okay. They've got the key. Maybe I should take that away from them. Because, you know, I'm spending all these stockpiles. In some sense, my deck's going to be very thin next turn. Should I squirrel this? How much money do I have? 15, 16, 16 plus 5, 21. I could province, see what happens. You know, if they react black cats or not. I mean, I guess I play this. No. No. How many black cats do I have? Just 2? If I squirrel this black cat, it makes it much more likely that I have a black cat in my hand next draw. So I think I might be out of stockpiles. So I should probably add a squire in for money, although my deck is also kind of out of money here. I'm going to province, sort of like safety province. Cool, they don't curse me. And I have 13 left. I could go like Treasurer, Fortress, Black Cat, Squire. I don't know if I want to discard that from exile yet. It's just like because it's a stop card. This is a really cool kingdom, but I'm finding it very complicated, hard to keep track of what's going on. I have no idea what these last 4 cards are. I think now I just throw everything. I forget about the invest. Like we're in a greening phase of the game now, so I should just take everything out of exile. I'll add a black cat and a squire. It's really unfortunate that I didn't have a black cat in hand there. Okay, I think I'm doing that first. Let's go action. Buys and discard. Ooh. They took the key back. I think I want to retake it back. I think I've got a few black cats down there. So let's take the key. Let's just leave that as it is, and maybe squirrel something. I don't want to drum. I want those black cats at the top of my deck. Squirrel you. Province. I don't get reacted. And now we're going to pile them with curses if they green. Man, are you tracking me, bro? Brutal. Okay. I think this is play treasurer, take the key back, hunting lodge again. I don't think I'm doing any double buys. I think I'll squire for action and draw on with the black cats. Let's play the junk dealer, see what we draw, and then decide what to trash. Or I could just necro and draw on. Do I have more ruins? No, all the ruins are out of my deck. Let's draw on. Okay, so I have province money in hand. I think I'll have to, did I take the key already? I did. Let's draw on, okay. Decline, and let's squirrel both of these. And hopefully not get cursed. One, just one, that's all right. Okay, we're in a bit of danger here. So this squire almost certainly has to be played for buy, and I should probably double duchy. The longer this game goes on, like I feel I've got a better deck than them. So the longer the game goes on, the better. I still have the key, which is good. There's no way this hunting lodge is being played as discard draw 5. So let's just play it. These treasurers can trash the coppers. I think I draw on first. I think Necro is being played as normal. Squire I said is being played for buy. So I'll junk dealer on the fortress. Can I double province here? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh. Okay, I might have to do some deck tracking here. Both of my junk dealers are in play. I think all of my coppers are in the trash or in hand. I don't know how many coppers they've trashed. Down there, I have at least one black cat. Oh wait, no. If I play this black cat to draw, I'm out of villages. Unless I have another hunting lodge. I think down there I have a black cat, a hunting lodge, and unknown. $15 money, 3 buys. Is this going to be triple Dutchy? What about if I, how many points do I have? I think I have, how many, okay, so 3 curses are in the game. One's trashed. So is there maybe a curse down there also? It would be nice to play something here as a squirrel. 15 money. Unless I trash these coppers, which also seems sensible. I could double Dutchy, trash 2 coppers, and squirrel something. I definitely have a hunting lodge down there because I know I took it out of exile. Oh wait, I did not. Huh. But I'm pretty sure I do have 2. Do I have a 4th black cat? I notice there's one in my discard now, so I'm not, again, that's a hunting lodge and a black cat and what, a copper maybe? I'm sure I trashed 2 hovels. I trashed an overgrown estate. I remember that. Man. Let's squirrel. Disaster. Absolute disaster. I don't think they have plus buy though, so do I take now a junk dealer to help handle those curses? I think I just effed up. This is so... I mean, what are we down by? We're down by 8. If I do this, we'll be down by 7. That means potentially... Oh my gosh. Oh, and all the curses I want to trash are right here. Well, most of them anyway. Okay, I'm considering buying nothing. Because if I get cursed twice, they just have to buy a black cat to win. If I buy the province, it's likely I lose because if I get cursed once, I lose. I mean, if we end in a tie anyways, I lose, right? So I have to hope that they, what am I hoping for? I'm hoping they dud, or they buy a duchy and I curse them twice. Something like that. I think I've only got one black cat down there. Like I think I can buy an action card. What will be the most useful thing to have? A fortress, a hunting lodge. I could add 2 hunting lodges. Interesting. Okay. So I need to trash a curse. I need to trash as many curses as I can and get that province. Yes. Should I play the squire for actions or buy? Well, I'm definitely drawing on first of all, so I can play the fortress first. Okay, this is actually kind of good because you know what? If I double duchy, that takes me to 25. If I get cursed twice though, oh, I can play this for 2 buys. Do I pitch this now, or do I draw one more card? I pitch it now. All my fortresses are here. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. So I need to draw on to see curses. How many curses? I discarded 1 curse, so I think I've got some left. Okay, I need to play both of those treasurers, so let's junk deal. Junk deal what? Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I could trash a treasurer here. I have more treasurers down there anyway, don't I? Okay, if I buy a province now, it puts us up by 1, but then I get nailed with 2 curses. So I need to trash 2 more curses. I have a curse down there. So what I need to do is maximize the chance of trashing the curse. I think that means play Hunting Lodge. If I draw the curse, I'm good. If I don't, I chuck. There we go. So let me just make sure the math is right here. Oh, man, I don't really need to, because I can gain treasure. So if I province, that takes me to 27. 2 curses takes me down to 25. Excellent. Oof, I'm sure this was a stupid way of playing this kingdom. It was a lot of fun. But I don't think that should have been as difficult or as close as it was. I'm sure there's maybe like investing in too much stuff is a stupid way to play. I don't have that much experience with the invest event. I mean, a lot of that just came down to some of the stuff in the end game. I'm surprised at how well the AI was able to buy provinces there. Because I don't think it had any villages. Maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't really keeping track of what was going on there. Yeah, that was a cool one, but I think I should have been able to do better. Thanks for watching.